I went on to coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions, West Virginia Mountaineers, and then the Cleveland Browns before returning back to the University of Texas, where I'm a professor and I run a center for sports leadership and innovation. I just have 5 takeaways from my life. The first one is this: get lost. Get lost. There is a place for planning. We are all cartographers at heart. We all have a map for and a vision for where we want our lives to take us. But unexpected things happen. There are detours. There are dead ends. I want you to make an effort over the course of your life to find a way to get lost. 2 weeks ago, I was in Seoul, South Korea. There were 2 days where we were to travel around the country on a tour. The first day I was on that tour. The second day I said, you know what, I'm going to just walk around the country on my own. And they said, oh, you don't want to do that. You don't really know your way around. And I said, exactly. That's why I'm doing it. And so listen, my English is great. My Spanish is tolerable. My Korean is non-existent. I don't know a single word. But I walked down streets. I made wild gestures to people. I found restaurants. I found new friends. I spent 24 hours getting lost in one of the world's largest cities, and I'm a better man for it. I understand that oftentimes we all feel pressured, not just from new graduates, but also from older adults, to find our way. The only way you're going to find where you're supposed to be in life is by getting lost. Number 2, I want you to get rejected. I want you to embrace rejection. Harvard Law School waitlisted me 4 straight years. Each year I applied. Each year they sent the same letter to me. The only difference was that they changed the date. Exact same words. Those 4 years helped me to build my perseverance and resilience. Rejection is a sign that you are putting yourself in harm's way. There are people who are content in life with playing it safe, standing on the sidelines, being outside of the arena, but that is not the life that Harmony has prepared for you to embark on. Get rejected. If you're ever applying to a job and you can cross off every single one of the requirements for that job and say that I meet them, don't apply for it. Apply for opportunities where you're going to be in over your head. Life is best spent in the deep end of the pool. And so I want you to get rejected over and over and over until the sting of rejection lessens and you begin to build your immunity. So get rejected, number 2. Number 3, and this is going to fly in the face of everything that probably adults have told you, I want you to stop trying to figure it out. I teach roughly 500 students at the University of Texas every year. I have freshmen coming to me from Houston and from Seoul and from Hong Kong and from Mount Pleasant. And at the age of 18, they're trying to find their purpose. They want to know what their passion is. You're going to go to places where they're going to want you to graduate in 4 years. They're going to want you to be employed within 6 months. These are all benchmarks that universities need. But none of this will ensure that you're going to find your way in life. Stop trying to find your purpose. Just stop. You are a complicated creature. And God has created you in such a way that you can leave your imprint on the world in unimaginable ways. Do not reduce your life to a mission statement or a single line of your purpose. Just continue to stay challenged. Stay around positive people. Stay challenged in all of your environments, whether it's in your community or your school or your church. Stay challenged and stay around people who are going to lift you up, and you will find your way. So stop trying to figure it out. Number 4, I want you to save 20% of your money. That's right, 20%. In the parking lot outside sits a 2002 Tahoe. It has 232,596 miles on it. It's mine. It's mine. In 2010, I paid that car off. And the best piece of advice my dad gave to me was this. He said, next month, although you're not paying a note to General Motors, pay that same amount to yourself. Write a check to yourself every single month until you need another car. Now listen, you know my background and where I've been. I've had to drive through the parking lots of the Kansas City Chiefs, the Detroit Lions, the Cleveland Browns. And what would I see on a daily basis? Maseratis, Porsches, Benz wagons, you name it. And so as I came kind of puttering through in my 2002 Tahoe, kind of put my head down a little bit, there were times that I felt the urge to get the latest new car. Here's the one thing I know about life. It's unpredictable. There will be a point in your life where an emergency will happen, some unforeseen circumstance will come, and at that time, you will not need credit, you will need cash. So of every dollar you make from this point forward, don't worry about where to spend it or where to invest it. Don't worry about what fund to put it in. Let's keep it very simple. Put 20% of your money away. And so when those unforeseen circumstances come, you will have a response. The last thing I want to say to you is this: just speak life. Speak life. People bemoan social media. Social media is not the problem. It's us. It's us. Social media has given everyone a platform to publicize those opinions and views that they've always kept inside or kept behind closed doors. Speak life with your words, whether it's a tweet or whether it is a comment to someone as you're passing them by. Speak life. You don't know what the person that you meet has gone through the night before. People will smile, they'll wear the right dresses, they'll have the right shoes on, but there are so many people in this country and across the world who are hurting. Your words have meaning. Stop and ask people how they're doing. Actually wait until they give you a response. Say please. Say thank you. These are basic parts of life that you won't find in any book on technology or coding, but these are the things that will help you not just travel this road that is difficult for so many of us, but you will find a way to speak life into someone, and that will be the thing that people remember about you. So finally, speak life. I'm going to end my speech with the words of the great philosopher T'Challa. And this is, I think, the words that should be in your mind and in your hearts as you move from this moment. I did not yield, and as you see, I am not dead. The challenge continues. Thank you.